जिस दिन वेद के मंत्रों से धरती को सजाया जाएगा, जिस दिन वेद के मंत्रों से धरती को सजाया जाएगा, उस दिन ऋषि के गीतों का त्योहार मनाया जाएगा।
जय जय ऋषि की जय, बोलो जय जय ऋषि की जय, जय जय ऋषि की जय, बोलो जय जय ऋषि की जय।
जिस दिन काले बाजारों में धन के चोर नहीं होंगे,
धन के चोर नहीं होंगे, धन के चोर नहीं होंगे।
मदिरा के सौदाई जिस दिन चारों ओर नहीं होंगे,
चारों ओर नहीं होंगे, चारों ओर नहीं होंगे।
अंडे मांस के खाने वाले रिश्वत खोर नहीं होंगे, जिस दिन सच कहने वालों के दिल कमजोर नहीं होंगे। भूखे बच्चों को जिस दिन भूखा न सुलाया जाएगा, ओ भूखे बच्चों को जिस दिन भूखा न सुलाया जाएगा, उस दिन ऋषि के गीतों का त्योहार मनाया जाएगा।
जय जय ऋषि की जय, बोलो जय जय ऋषि की जय, जय जय ऋषि की जय, बोलो जय जय ऋषि की जय।
जिस दिन वीर शहीदों की कुर्बानी की पूजा होगी,
कुर्बानी की पूजा होगी, कुर्बानी की पूजा।
New York at our beautiful mandir. Thank you all so much for joining, and we want to extend also a very special welcome to all of our viewers looking on the on the live stream on YouTube and as well on Facebook. Thank you all so much. It's a beautiful morning here in New York. There's music in the air and there is sweetness in the atmosphere. So with this wonderful ambience, we are sitting here to begin our Gayatri Havan and our Sandhya for this morning, being the first Sunday of August 2023. Special welcome to Pandita Dhanaraji from Windsor Forest, Arya Samaj in Guyana, a very, very well-known and tremendously hard worker for Arya Samaj. Later on in the program, we'll be listening to Pandita. Dear friends, let us create a nice feeling of devotion now as we're about to embark on this program for today, our Satsang for today. Wherever you are, if you can sit comfortably for a few minutes, and we just get ready to invoke the divine vibrations and the blessings of Paramatma. Take a few deep breaths in and out, slowly and gently. And now we chant Om 3 times. Opening prayer. Om Shanno Mitrah Sham Varunah Shanno Bhavatvaryama Shanno Indro Brihaspati Shamno Vishnu Rurukramaha Namo Brahmane Namaste Vayo Tvameva Pratyaksham Brahmasi Tvameva Pratyaksham Brahma Vadishyami Ritam Vadishyami Satyam Vadishyami Tanmamavatu tadbhaktaram avatu avatu mamavatu bhaktaram. May you, O Supreme Being, friend of all, the holiest of all and controller of the universe, be merciful unto us, O Lord. May you, O Almighty One, Lord of the universe and support of all, endow us with knowledge and power. May you, O omnipresent and omnipotent being, shower your blessings all around. At this point, we'll ask Bhai Sohanji to lead us in Ajamil Sabagita Gao. And the Bhajan says, we are gathered here this morning to give thanks unto the Almighty for life itself, for the many bounties that He has blessed us with, and for the many blessings He has showered in our lives.
आज मिल सब गीत गाओ उस प्रभु के धन्यवाद जिसका यश नित गाते हैं गंधर्व गुनी जन धन्यवाद आज मिल सब गीत गाओ मंदिरों में कंदरों में पर्वतों के शिकार पर मंदिरों में कंदरों में पर्वतों के शिकार पर देते हैं लगातार सौ सौ बार मुनिवर धन्यवाद आज मिल सब गीत गाओ उस प्रभु के धन्यवाद आज मिल सब गीत गाओ करते हैं जंगल में मंगल पक्षी गण हर शाख पर करते हैं जंगल में मंगल पक्षी गण हर शाख पर पाते हैं आनंद मिलगा ते है स्वर भर धन्यवाद
आज मिल सब गीत गाओ, उस प्रभु के धन्यवाद। आज मिल सब गीत गाओ।
शादियों में जलसयों में यज्ञ और उत्सव के यार। शादियों में जलसयों में यज्ञ और उत्सव के यार। मीठे स्वर से चाहिए कर नारी नर सब धन्यवाद। आज मिल सब गीत गाओ, उस प्रभु के धन्यवाद। जिसका यश नित गाते हैं गंधर्व गुनी जन धन्यवाद। आज मिल सब गीत गाओ, आज मिल सब गीत गाओ, आज मिल सब गीत गाओ।
The birds are singing this morning. Even the aquatic animals are making their wonderful sounds in the waters all around. We too, as human beings, we are ready to sing and to express our melodious voice in devotion and worship as we begin with Sandhya. अथ संध्योपासना विधिः, अथ आचमन मंत्र। ओम अमृतोपस्त्रनमसि स्वाहा। ओम अमृता पिधानमसि स्वाहा। ओम सत्यं यशः श्रीरमयि श्रीः श्रयतां स्वाहा। ओम शन्नो देवीरभिष्टय
आपो भवन्तु पीतये। शयोरभिश्रवन्तु नः। देवी स्वरूप ईश्वर पूरन्नभीष्ट कीजे। यह नीर हो सुधामय कल्याण दान दीजे। नित रिधि सिद्धि बरसे हित हो सदा हमारा। बहती रहे हृदय में सद्धर्म प्रेम धारा। सद्धर्म प्रेम धारा।
O all-pervading Mother, sweet and divine, be pleased to bless the cravings of my soul, to reach thy bosom, may this world of mine be filled with peace and bliss from pole to pole. Ath Angasparsha Mantra. Om Vak Vak, Om Pranah Pranah, Om Chakshu Chakshu,
Om Shrotram Shrotram, Om Nabhi, Om Hridayam, Om Kantha, Om Shirah, Om Ahubhyam Yashobalam, Om Kartal Kar Prishte.
Ath Marjana Mantra. ॐ भूः पुनातु शिरसि
ॐ भुवः पुनातु नेत्रयोः
ॐ स्वः पुनातु कण्ठे
ॐ महः पुनातु हृदये
ॐ जनः पुनातु नाभ्याम्
ॐ तपः पुनातु पादयोः
ॐ सत्यं पुनातु पुनः शिरसि
ॐ कं ब्रह्मा पुनातु सर्वत्र
अथ प्राणायाम मंत्र ॐ भूः ॐ भुवः ॐ स्वः ॐ महः ॐ जनः ॐ तपः ॐ सत्यम् ॐ भूः ॐ भुवः ॐ स्वः
ॐ महः ॐ जनः ॐ तपः ॐ सत्यम्
ॐ भूः
ॐ भुवः ॐ स्वः ॐ महः ॐ जनः ॐ तपः ॐ सत्यम्
अथ अघमर्षण मंत्र ॐ ऋतं च सत्यं चाभिधात्तपसोऽध्यजायत
ततो रात्रय जायत ततः समुद्रो अर्णवः
ॐ समुद्रादर्णवादधे
संवत्सरो अजायत
अहोरात्राणि विदधन्
विश्वस्यामीश्यतो वशी
ॐ सूर्याचन्द्रमसौ धाता
यथा पूर्वमकल्पयत्
दिवं च पृथिवीं चान्तरिक्षमथो स्वः ॐ शन्नो देवीरभीष्टय
आपो भवन्तु पीतये शयोरभिश्रवन्तु नः
अथ मनसा परिक्रमा मंत्र ॐ प्राचीदिग्निरधिपतिरसितो रक्षितादित्या ईशवः
तेभ्यो नमोऽधिपतिभ्यो नमो रक्षितृभ्यो नमः ईशुभ्यो नमः एभ्यो अस्तु योऽस्मान् द्वेष्टियं वयं द्वेष्मस्तवोजम्भे धर्मः
ॐ दक्षिणादिगिन्द्रो धिपतिस्थिरश्चिराजी रक्षिता पितर ईशवः
तेभ्यो नमो धिपतिभ्यो नमो रक्षितृभ्यो नमः ईशुभ्यो नमः एभ्यो अस्तु योऽस्मान् द्वेष्टियं वयं द्वेष्मस्तवोजम्भे धर्मः
ॐ प्रतीचिदिक्वारुणोऽधिपतिः प्रेदाकु रक्षितान्नमिषवः
तेभ्यो नमोऽधिपतिभ्यो नमो रक्षितृभ्यो नमः ईशुभ्यो नमः एभ्यो अस्तु योऽस्मान् द्वेष्टियं वयं द्वेष्मस्तवोजम्भे धर्मः
ॐ मुदीचीदिक्सोमो अधिपतिस्वजो रक्षिता शनिरेशवः
तेभ्यो नमोऽधिपतिभ्यो नमो रक्षितृभ्यो नमः ईशुभ्यो नमः एभ्योऽस्तु योऽस्मान् वेष्टियं वयं द्विष्मस्तमोऽजम्भे धर्मः
ॐ ध्रुवादिग्विष्णुरधिपतेः कल्माशग्रीवो रक्षिता विरुद्ध इषवः
तेभ्यो नमोऽधिपतिभ्यो नमो रक्षितृभ्यो नमः ईशुभ्यो नमः एभ्योऽस्तु योऽस्मान् वेष्टियं वयं द्विष्मस्तमोऽजम्भे धर्मः
ॐ ऊर्ध्वादिक्बृहस्पतिरधिपतिः श्वित्रो रक्षिता वर्षमिषवः
तेभ्यो नमोऽधिपतिभ्यो नमो रक्षितृभ्यो नमः ईशुभ्यो नमः एभ्योऽस्तु योऽस्मान् वेष्टियं वयं द्विष्मस्तमोऽजम्भे धर्मः
अथ उपस्थान मंत्र ॐ उद्वयं तमसस्परिस्वः पश्यन्त उत्तरम्
देवं देवत्र सूर्यमगन्मज्योतिरुत्तमम्
ॐ उदुत्यं जातवेदसं देवं वहन्ति केतवः
दृशे विश्वाय सूर्यम्
ॐ चित्रं देवानामुदगादनीकं चक्षुर्मित्रस्य वरुणस्याग्नेः आप्राद्यावा पृथिवी अन्तरिक्षं सूर्य आत्मा जगतस्तस्थुषश्च स्वाहा ॐ तच्चक्षुर्देवहितं पुरस्तात् शुक्रमुच्चरत् पश्येम शरदः शतं जीवेम
शरदः शतं
शृणुयाम शरदः
शतं
प्रब्रवाम शरदः शतम् अदीनाः स्याम शरदः शतम् भूयश्च
शरदः शतम्
ॐ शन्नो देवीरभीष्टय आपो भवन्तु पीतये शयोरभिस्रवन्तु नः अथ ब्रह्म गायत्री सावित्री गुरु मंत्र. Let us all, with clasped hands and bowed heads, chant Gayatri mantra, this most powerful mantra in which we pray, O Lord, come and take over our thinking altogether. Infuse our minds and our emotions with the highest vibrations and pilot our lives to more peace, more love, and more joy. Om Bhurbhuvah Swaha Tatsaviturvarenyam
भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात्। ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यम् भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात्। ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यम् भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात्।
O soul of life, the holy King of kings,
O God of all the regions high and low,
O Lord of
joy whose glory nature sings, who shapes the earth and lets the mortals grow.
we seek thy blessed feet to meditate,
Upon thy glorious form of holy light,
which drives away the gloom of sins we hate.
and makes the souls of righteous people bright.
My heart, O Father, meekly prays to thee,
To win thy grace, to make me good and wise,
and bless my mind with knowledge full and free.
from dark and vicious thoughts of sins and lies.
Yes, from dark and vicious thoughts of sins and lies. Atha samarpana vakyam, हे ईश्वर दयानिधे, भवत्कृपयानेन जपोपासनादिकर्मणा धर्मार्थकाममोक्षाणां सद्यः सिद्धिर्भवेन्नः। अत ईश्वर नमस्कुर्यात्. The final mantra of Sandhya. Om Namah Shambhavaya Cha,
Mayo Bhavaya Cha,
Namah Shankaraya Cha,
Mayaskaraya Cha,
Namah Shivaya Cha,
Shivakaraya Cha.
He Mangalesh Shankar,
मंगल करो हमारा, पावन प्रकाश पाए, परमार्थ पुण्य द्वारा। परिजान पे पिला दो, अवदर गाधदानी, तेरे शरण में आया है भक्त यह भवानी, है भक्त यह भवानी, है भक्त यह भवानी।
and now I bow to thee, O God of calm, O God of peace and Lord of bliss divine.
Thy grace supplies the burning hearts above.
Thy blessings in my right desires shine. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om iti Sandhyopasana Vidhi Samaptaha. We've come to the end of Sandhya, and as we continue, we will invite the Yajman for the first segment. Whoever wishes to come up and sit as Yajman for the first segment, please come now. And we'll have 3 segments as usual as we begin with the Gayatri Havan. My dear friends, as we're about to embark on this Gayatri Havan this morning, it is our prayer today that a new chapter will be opened in our lives, in the book of our lives, and we will do some creative writing in that chapter this morning and from today. It is our hope and prayer that Paramatma will so inspire us that our pen will write a beautiful story of which we will be very proud and happy to read after it's written. Om Ath Achman Mantra.
Amrito Pastarnamasi Swaha. Om Amrita Pidhanamasi Swaha. Om Satyam Yasha Shrirvahi Shrihashrayata Swaha. Parsi. Ath Angasparsha Mantra. Touching the various organs and limbs of the body. We say thank you, Lord, for blessing us with such a wonderful instrument. May we keep it healthy, and may you provide us with the inspiration to walk on the path of good health. Om Valmasyastu. Om Nasarme Pranostu. Om Akshnurme Chakshurastu. Om Kanayurme Shrotramastu. Om Bahavurme Balamastu. Om Urburma Yojostu. Om Arishtani Megani Tanustanvami Sahasantu. Atheshwar Stuti Prashnupasana Mantra. Om Vishwani Deva Savita Durijani Parasuva.
Yadvadram Tanasva.
Om Hiranye Garbha Samavartatagre.
Bhūtasya jātā patirikāsi.
Sadādhār prithvīm dyamute mam.
Tasmai devāya abhishavidhema.
Om ya atmada baladayasya vishva.
Upasite prashishamyasya deva.
यस्य छायामृतं यस्य मृत्युः
तस्मै देवाय हविषा विधेम।
ॐ यः प्राणतो निमिषतो महेत्वैक
इन्द्राचा जगतो बभूव।
य ईशे अस्य द्विपदश्चतुष्पदः
तस्मै देवाय हविषा विधेम।
ॐ ये नद्या रुग्रा पृथिवी च दृढा
येन श्वासविदं येन नाका।
यो अन्तरिक्षे रजसो विमानः
तस्मै देवाय हविषा विधेम।
ॐ प्रजापते नत्वदेतान्यन्यो
विश्वाजातानि परिणा बभूव।
यत्कामास्ते जुहुमस्तन्नो अस्तु
वयं स्याम पतयोरहीना।
ॐ स नो बन्धुर्जनिता स विधाता
रामानि वेदभुवनानि विश्वा।
यत्र देवा अमृतमानशानाः
श्रीरामन्नदैरयन्ता।
ॐ अग्ने नय सुपथाराय अस्मान्
विश्वानि देव वैराणि विद्वान्।
यो योध्यस्मज्जुहुराणमेनो
विष्टान्ते नमोऽतिं विधेम।
इतीश्वरस्तुतिप्रार्थनोपासना प्रकरणम् अथ अग्निप्रदीपनम्. We'll all stand as we kindle the sacrificial fire. ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वरध्यारिवभूम्ना पृथिवीववरिम्ना तस्यास्ते पृथिवी देवयजने पृष्ठेऽग्निमन्नादमन्ना ध्यायादधे. Pavanadana, giving ventilation to this fire so that it will grow as we give opportunities in our lives for our light to shine. Om Udbudhya Swagne Pratijagrihe Tvamishta Purte Samsrijethamayam Cha Asmin Sadhaste Yatyuttarasmin Vishve Deva Yajamanascha Sidata. Samhita Dhana Mantra. Offering 3 pieces of Samhita. Om Ayanta Itma
आत्मा जात वेदस्तेने यस्ववर्धस्व चेदवर्धय चास्मान् प्रजय पशुभिर्ब्रह्मवर्चसे नानादेन समेधय स्वाहा.
इदमग्ने जातवेदसे इदं न मम ॐ समिद्धाग्निं दोवस्यत घृतैर्बोधयतातिथिम् अस्मिन् अव्याजहोतना सुसमिधाय शोचिषे घृतं तीव्रं जोहोतना अग्नये जातवेदसे स्वाहा इदमग्नये जातवेदसे इदं न मम ॐ तन्त्वा समिद्भिरङ्गिरो घृतेन वर्धयामसे
शोचाय विष्टय
स्वाहा इदमग्नये अंगिरसे इदं न मम अथ पंचघृत आहुति मंत्र offering ghee 5 times ॐ अयन्त
इद्मात्मा जात वेदसेने जस्वावर्ध स्वच्छेदावर्धय चास्मात् प्रजय पशुभिर्ब्रह्मवर्चसे नानादेन समेधय स्वाहा
इदमग्नये जातवेदसे इदं न मम ॐ अयन्त इद्मात्मा
जात वेदसेने जस्वावर्ध स्वच्छेदावर्धय चास्मात् प्रजय पशुभिर्ब्रह्मवर्चसे नानादेन समेधय स्वाहा
इदमग्नये जातवेदसे इदं न मम ॐ अयन्त इद्मात्मा जातवेदसे
यस्वावर्ध स्वच्छेदावर्धय चास्मात् प्रजय पशुभिर्ब्रह्मवर्चसे नानादेन समेधय स्वाहा
इदमग्नये जातवेदसे इदं न मम ॐ अयन्त इद्मात्मा
जातवेदसेने यस्वावर्ध स्वच्छेदावर्धय चास्मात् प्रजय पशुभिर्ब्रह्मवर्चसे नानादेन समेधय स्वाहा
इदमग्नये जातवेदसे इदं न मम The fifth and final offering of ghee ॐ अयन्त इद्मात्मा
जातवेदसेने यस्वावर्ध स्वच्छेदावर्धय चास्मात् प्रजय पशुभिर्ब्रह्मवर्चसे नानादेन समेधय स्वाहा
इदमग्नये जातवेदसे इदं न मम अथ जल सिंचन मंत्र sprinkling water in the 4 cardinal points ॐ अदिते नुमन्यस्व
ॐ अनुमते अन्मन्यस्व
ॐ सरस्वत्यनुमन्यस्व
ॐ
देवः सवितः प्रसुवयज्यं प्रसुवयज्यपतिं भगाय
देव्यो गन्धर्वा केतपो केतना पुनाचो वाचस्पतिर्वाचं न स्वादतु.
There, devotees, children of God, Amritasya Putraha. This is the point where we begin to chant the Gayatri mantra for 108 times, divided into 3 segments of 36. So, at this point, let us gather our thoughts again. Let us refocus our minds on Gayatri Ma. Gayatri Mata, Ved Mata Gayatri. Dear friends, Gayatri, as we have said many times before, Gayatri is like a mother that blesses us, that gives us, bestows on us lots of gifts. Varadan, gifts and boons and very special treats. And for those who devote themselves to Gayatri in a very conscientious manner, those who practice Gayatri in their lives, and those who meditate upon Gayatri in their meditations and in their prayer and worship. The promise is, Stuta Maya Varada Vedamata. This Vedamata Gayatri will bestow on you and on us very, very special gifts that nothing that you have experienced through whatever you own and whatever you earn, nothing of that could give you the gifts, could give you the same type of gifts and blessing that Gayatri Ma gives. So let us all chant. The blessings come from your voice, not by listening. It comes when this vibration begins to resonate in your heart, in your mind, and in your entire body. Then you begin to feel the blessing of Gayatri Ma. So let us begin now. Om Bhur-bhuvah Swaha Tatsavitur-varenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayat Swaha. Om Bhur-bhuvah Swaha Tatsavitur-varenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayat Swaha. Om Bhur-bhuvah Swaha Tatsavitur-varenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayat Swaha. Om Bhur-bhuvah Swaha Tatsavitur-varenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayat Swaha. Om Bhur-bhuvah Swaha Tatsavitur-varenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayat Swaha. Om Bhur-bhuvah Swaha Tatsavitur-varenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayat Swaha. Om Bhur-bhuvah Swaha Tatsavitur-varenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi
धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात्
स्वाहा ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः
तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् स्वाहा
ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः
तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात्
स्वाहा ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः
तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात्
स्वाहा
स्वाहा
ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः
तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात्
स्वाहा
स्वाहा
ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः
तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात्
स्वाहा
स्वाहा
ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः
तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात्
स्वाहा
स्वाहा
ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः
तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात्
स्वाहा
स्वाहा
ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः
तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् स्वाहा
ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः
तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं
भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् स्वाहा ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः
तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् स्वाहा
ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः
तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात्
स्वाहा
स्वाहा
ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः
तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात्
स्वाहा
स्वाहा
ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः
तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात्
स्वाहा
स्वाहा
ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः
तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात्
स्वाहा
स्वाहा
ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः
तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात्
स्वाहा
स्वाहा
ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः
तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात्
स्वाहा
स्वाहा
ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः
तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् स्वाहा
ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः
तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् स्वाहा
ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः
तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् स्वाहा
ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः
तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् स्वाहा
ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः
तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् स्वाहा
ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः
तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात्
स्वाहा ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः
तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात्
स्वाहा ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः
तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात्
स्वाहा ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः
तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात्
स्वाहा ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः
तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् स्वाहा
Mothers and fathers, brothers and sisters, we have reached to the last three, and we'll all stand to make the last three offerings and for the last three chantings. Gayatri Mantra, Gayatri Ma. As we chant the last three in this segment, let us focus on all the people in our lives who have made a contribution to make us what we are today. Starting from our parents, our teachers, our siblings, our spouses, our children, our spiritual teachers, spiritual, religious, cultural teachers who have impacted our lives in a very profound manner. Today, as we chant Gayatri, we say, Gayatri Ma, deliver a special blessing unto these wonderful souls who have impacted our lives so profoundly. Take a minute to remember your parents, teachers, and all other significant ones who have impacted your life. Oh तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् स्वाहा ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् स्वाहा ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् स्वाहा. Thank you. This completes the first segment. We'll now have a change of yajman for the second segment. And by Neeraj, you can come and lead us in the second segment chanting. Annabelle, and you'll come up in the second segment quickly. Om. 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 Ishavashyamidam sarvam yatkincha jagatyam jagat tena tyaktena bhunjitha ma gridha kasya svitanam ma gridha kasya svitanam. Om. And here we begin the second segment, and by Neeraj will lead us in the second segment.
Om Bhurbhuvah Swaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayat Swaha. Om Bhurbhuvah Swaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayat Swaha. Om Bhurbhuvah Swaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayat Swaha. Om Bhurbhuvah Swaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayat Swaha. Om Bhurbhuvah Swaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayat Swaha. Om Bhurbhuvah Swaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayat Swaha. Om Bhurbhuvah Swaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayat Swaha. Om Bhurbhuvah Swaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayat Swaha. Om Bhurbhuvah Swaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi
धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् स्वाहा
ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः
तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् स्वाहा
ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः
तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् स्वाहा
ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः
तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् स्वाहा
ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः
तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् स्वाहा
ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः
तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् स्वाहा
ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः
तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् स्वाहा
ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः
तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् स्वाहा
ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः
तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् स्वाहा
ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः
तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् स्वाहा
ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः
तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् स्वाहा
ॐ
भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् स्वाहा
ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः
तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् स्वाहा
ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः
तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् स्वाहा
ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः
तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् स्वाहा
ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः
तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् स्वाहा
ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः
तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् स्वाहा
ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः
तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् स्वाहा
ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः
तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् स्वाहा
ॐ
भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् स्वाहा
ॐ
भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् स्वाहा
ॐ
भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् स्वाहा
ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः
तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् स्वाहा
ॐ भूर्भुवः
भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् स्वाहा
ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः
तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं
भर्गो देवस्य
धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात्
We have come to the last three of the second segment. Beautiful chanting. You can feel the vibrations building, the ambience is getting more and more intense, and you feel this sense of upliftment. Let us stand and we'll chant the last three and dedicate it to a special focus. Gayatri Mantra. Ved Mata Gayatri Mantra, Savitri Mantra, Brahma Gayatri. Wonderful, wonderful epithets describing the power of Gayatri Mantra. And today, as we have this opportunity to chant Gayatri Mantra in the Monday of Arya Spiritual Center here in New York in the United States, our hearts are so grateful. We open our hearts and surrender. Paramatma can only come into our hearts in a special way if we open the gates, if we surrender and say, Lord, come into my heart in a very special way this morning. Come into my mind and direct the operations. Come into my intellect and rearrange everything. Rearrange and create new protocols that would lead me towards moksha. Paramatma, this morning we come to you through Gayatri Ma and we pray, O Lord, bless us with more creativity in our lives. Savitar, the creative power in the universe. Give us one drop of your creativity, O Lord, so that we can create a wonderful life. And give us one drop of your bhargaha, your purity. When we are pure, we function optimally. We function at our best when we are pure. And so, Lord, give us a little drop of purity in our lives. And Lord, we look around and see your generosity, your Deva spirit, your giving and shining spirit in this universe. May we also imbibe that quality of shining and generosity in our lives. Keep this thought in mind as we chant the last three. ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो न प्रचोदयात् स्वाहा ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो न प्रचोदयात् स्वाहा. All the voices join in this last one. Let this mantra resound with the sound. Om Bhurbhuvah Swaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayat Swaha. Thank you. And we will change the yajman. And the last segment, those who haven't sat yet can come up. Bhai Kishan Panditji, Pandit Siramji, if you would like to, please come and join us on stage. And anybody else who would like to.
भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् स्वाहा. ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् स्वाहा. ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् स्वाहा. ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् स्वाहा. ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् स्वाहा. ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् स्वाहा. ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं
भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात्
स्वाहा ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः
तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात्
स्वाहा ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः
तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात्
स्वाहा ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् स्वाहा ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् स्वाहा ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् स्वाहा ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् स्वाहा ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् स्वाहा ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः
तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् स्वाहा
ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः
तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् स्वाहा
ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः
तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् स्वाहा
ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः
तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् स्वाहा
ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः
तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् स्वाहा
ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः
तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात्
स्वाहा ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् स्वाहा ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात्
स्वाहा
ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात्
स्वाहा
ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः
तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् स्वाहा
ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः
तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् स्वाहा
ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः
तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् स्वाहा
ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः
तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् स्वाहा
ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः
तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् स्वाहा
ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः
तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात्
स्वाहा ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः
तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् स्वाहा
ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः
तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् स्वाहा
ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः
तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् स्वाहा
ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः
तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् स्वाहा
ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः
तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् स्वाहा
ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः
तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् स्वाहा
ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं
भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् स्वाहा
ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः
तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं
भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि
धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् स्वाहा
This is so beautiful. We have come to the end of the third segment, except for three. And the last three, we'll stand again and have a special focus for this last three. Gayatri mantra is also called the Guru mantra
for a very powerful reason. And the Gayatri mantra is like a portable guru whom you take with you wherever you go. Gayatri is like a mentor, a coach, a guide. Dear friends, when we feel the need for somebody to help us in a situation, when we feel the need to have the guidance of somebody and we don't know where to turn, when our heart is calling out and saying, "Oh Lord, I'm going through so many challenges and I can't find the answer," turn to Gayatri. Gayatri mantra is Guru mantra. And the Guru is one who directs and guides. And the power and influence of the Guru, the Gayatri, can lead us out of those challenges. So this morning, as we come to the conclusion of Gayatri mantra in the last three offerings, whatever is the most urgent need in your life right now, whatever is the something that is robbing you of your peace of mind, whatever is the situation that is creating stress, tension, and worry in your life and in my life, let us offer it at the feet of Gayatri as we make this offering and say, "Gayatri Ma, we beg of you, come into our lives and solve, resolve, or dissolve the issues that affect me in a negative way." Keep this thought in mind as you chant the last three. Om Bhur Bhuva Swaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yona Prachodayat Swaha. Om Bhur Bhuva Swaha Tatsaviturvarenyam. Everybody.
Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yona Prachodayat Swaha.
Om Bhurbhuvah Swaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yona Prachodayat Swaha. And as we are standing, we chant Mahamrityunjaya mantra 3 times. For all those who are not so well in your family, in our Mandir family, in the circle of our friends and relatives, and for all peoples across the globe who are in difficulty, in trauma, in warlike conditions, in situations of drought or flooding, who have many, many challenges to face, we chant this mantra and we say, Lord, bring relief, bring release to all of those who are suffering. Om Triambakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushti Vardhanam Urvarukmiva Bandhana Mrityurmukshiyamamrita Swaha. Om Triambakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushti Vardhanam
उर्वारुकमिव बन्धना मृत्युर्मुक्षीयमामृतात् स्वाहा। ॐ त्र्यम्बकं यजामहे सुगन्धिं पुष्टिवर्धनम् उर्वारुकमिव बन्धनात् मृत्युर्मुक्षीयमामृतात् स्वाहा। अथ शिष्टकृताहुति मंत्र offering Mohan Bhog. Om yadasya karmano tirairecam yadva nyunamiha karam agnishtat shishtakrit vidyat sadvam shishtam sautam karotu me agnaye shishtakrite sautahute sarva prayaschittahutinam कामानां समर्थयित्रे सर्वान्नः कामान्त समर्थय स्वाहा। इदमग्नये स्विष्टकृते इदन्न मम। And now the final three offerings. Om Sarvam Ve
Swaha Purnam Swaha Om Sarvave Purnam Swaha।
ओम तनुपाग्नेयसे तन्वं मे पाहि। ओम आयुर्दाग्नेयस्यायु मे देहि। ओम वर्चोदाग्नेयसि वर्चो मे देहि। ओम अग्नेयन्मे तन्वा ऊनम तन्मा आप्रेना। ओम मेधा मे देवः सविता आदधातु। ओम मेधा मे देवी सरस्वती आदधातु। ओम मेधा मे अश्विनौ देवा वा धत्तां पुष्करस्रजौ आप्यायताम्। ओम वाक्चामा आप्यायताम्। ओम प्राणश्चामा आप्यायताम्। ओम चक्षुश्चामा आप्यायताम्। ओम श्रोत्रञ्चामा आप्यायताम्। ओम यशोबलं चामा आप्यायताम्।
Taking our seats again, Pujaniya Bhajan. Yachi Prarthana Gi.
पूजनीय प्रभु हमारे भाव उज्ज्वल कीजिए। चोर देवे चल कपट को मानसिक बल दीजिए। वेद की गावे ऋचाए सत्य को धारण करे। हर्ष में हो मग्न सारे शोक सागर से तरे। नित्य श्रद्धा भक्ति से आदि हम करते रहे। रोग पीड़ित विश्व के संत हरते रहे। भावना मित जाए मन से पाप चार की। कामनाए पूर्ण होवे यज्ञ से नर नार की। स्वार्थ भाव मिटे हमारा प्रेम पद विस्तार हो। ईदन मम का सार्थक प्रत एक में व्याहार हो। हाथ जोर झुकाए जोर झुकाए मस्तक वंदना हम कह रहे। नाथ करुणा रूप करुणा आपकी सब पर है। प्रभु आपकी सब पर है। प्रभु आपकी सब पर है। ओम सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः सर्वे सन्तु निरामयाः सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत् मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत्। हे ईश सब सुखी हो कोई न हो दुःखारी सब हो निरोग भगवन। धन धान्य के भंडारी सब भद्र भाव देखे सनमार्ग के पथिक हो दुखियान कोई हो रे। सृष्टि में प्राण धारे सृष्टि में प्राण धारे सृष्टि में प्राण धारे।
This morning, we've come now to the end of our yajna. Beautiful, wonderful yajna this morning. And I will now pass you on to Bhai Parasji, who will take us through the rest of the program.
Thank you. Thank you, Pandit Deepak. Namaste. Namaste all. Good morning. Welcome to Mandir this morning. What a beautiful Sunday. This is the first Sunday of August 2023. For those of you who are here, welcome. For those of you following us online, welcome. Namaste. I'd like to say a special thanks to Pandit Deepak for leading us through this wonderful, splendid, orchestrated Gayatri Hawan this morning. Dhanyavad. This morning we're going to kick off our program by having by Neeraj and Bhajan Darshani to read us the 10 principles given to us by the Renaissance Rishi as we celebrate the 200th birthday going into 2024. Thank you.
Namaste all.
नमस्ते। आर्य समाज के 10 नियम।
The 10 principles of the Arya Samaj.
प्रथम नियम, सब सत्य विद्या और जो पदार्थ विद्या से जाने जाते हैं उन सब का आदि मूल परमेश्वर है।
God is the primary cause of all spiritual and physical sciences and of everything known throughout their means.
द्वितीय नियम, ईश्वर सच्चिदानंद स्वरूप निराकार सर्वशक्तिमान न्यायकारी दयालु अजन्म अनंत निर्विकार अनादि अनुपम सर्वधार सर्वेश्वर सर्वव्यापक सर्वअंतर्यामी अजर अमर अभय नित्य पवित्र और सृष्ट करता है, उसी की उपासना करने योग्य है।
God is existent, intelligent, and blissful. He's formless, omnipotent, just, kind, unborn, endless, unchangeable, beginningless, unequaled, the support of all, the Lord of all, omnipresent, immanent, unaging, immortal, fearless, eternal, holy, and the creator of the universe. He alone should be communed with.
तृतीय नियम, वेद वेद सब सत्य विद्याओं का पुस्तक है। वेद का पढ़ाना पढ़ना पढ़ाना सुनना सुनाना सब आर्यों का परम धर्म है।
Veda is the scripture of all true knowledge. Reading, teaching, hearing, and reciting the Veda is the first duty of all Aryas.
चतुर्थ नियम, सत्य को ग्रहण करने और असत्य को छोड़ में सर्वदा उदित रहना चाहिए।
One should always be prepared to accept truth and reject falsehood.
पंचम नियम, सब काम धर्मानुसार अर्थात सत्य और असत्य को विचार करके करने चाहिए।
All work should be done in keeping with righteousness, that is, after due reflection over right and wrong.
संसार का उपकार करना इस समाज का मुख्य उद्देश्य है, अर्थात शारीरिक, आत्मिक और सामाजिक उन्नति करना।
To do good to the whole world is the main object of this Samaj, that is, to improve the physical, spiritual, and social states of human experience.
सबसे प्रीतिपूर्वक धर्म अनुसार यथा योग्य बरतना चाहिए।
One should have dealings with all in accordance with love, law, and propriety.
अष्टम नियम, अविद्या का नाश और विद्या की वृद्धि करनी चाहिए।
One should always promote knowledge and dispel ignorance.
नवम नियम, प्रत्येक को अपनी ही उन्नति में संतुष्ट न रहना चाहिए, किंतु सबकी उन्नति में अपनी उन्नति समझने चाहिए।
No one should remain content with his or her own prosperity. Individual prosperity should be considered in the prosperity of all.
दशम नियम, सब मनुष्यों को सामाजिक सर्वहितकारी नियम पालने में परतंत्र रहना चाहिए और प्रत्येक हितकारी नियम में सब स्वतंत्र रहे।
Everyone should be bound in following altruistic social rules. However, in matters relating to personal welfare, let all be free. And those are the 10 principles of the Arya Samaj.
Thank you, Bhai Neeraj and Bhan Darshini, for reading us the 10 principles of the Arya Samaj. I'd like to recognize Pandita Dhanraji, Bhai Sohan, and Bhai Neeraj for leading and assisting in today's satsang. Thank you. We'll now go into Charlotte, Tejal, and Annabella Vera to give us some reflections on the attending and participation in the Arya Maha Sammelan held in Houston last week. Thank you.
So last weekend, there was a huge gathering of Arya Samajas and members of the various Arya Samaj around the world. It was held in Texas, Houston in Texas. Attending for Moro Mandir were Pandit Ravi, Bhai Neeraj, Pandit Bharat, Pandita Devi, then Behin Shazi and the two children, Charlotte and Annabelle. Anybody else from Moro Mandir, Neeraj? Oh, by Kavish and Jiwa. So we had very good representation. So Charlotte and Annabelle this morning going to tell us a little bit about that experience.
Namaste. I'd like to start out by thanking Grandma Devi because she took us to Texas, and without her, we wouldn't have experienced this. My first experience going to the third Arya Mahasammelan, hosted at the Arya Samaj, Greater Houston Mandir, was quite an exciting experience. To start off, the lectures were intriguing. Even though most were in Hindi, they were summed up in English towards the end. But all youth lectures were in English. One that particularly stood out to me was the one led by the Acharya of the Atlanta Arya Samaj. His lecture was on the true meaning behind Sandhya and Hawan. Another experience I enjoyed was the Internal Gandhi Museum. Because it was a one-of-a-kind experience since it has yet to be opened. We learned about Gandhi's life from a young child to his latest days. Something that shocked me was Gandhi was actually a rebellious kid. He would smoke and steal the housewives' money. I also discovered that Mahatma Gandhi was one man trying to change the whole world. So there were booths where you could take a photo of yourself and on a card and say, I will be truthful or spread peace, making a positive vow to the world. You would then email it to yourself and keep it as a promise. Mujhe ab New York main agle सम्मेलन के लिए हिंदी सीखने के पैर के लिए है. I have now been inspired to learn Hindi for the next सम्मेलन in New York. Namaste.
Namaste. Thank you, Charlotte Tejal, for your message. And now I ask Bhai Neeraj to give us a bhajan. Thank you. And Bhai Neeraj, after Bhai Neeraj's bhajan, we'll ask Pandita Dhanraji to give us a short message, if you will, please. Thank you.
Before Bhai Neeraj begins his bhajan, let me ask him in 2 minutes, just like Charlotte did, to give his impressions about the attending the conference and what would happen there.
Namaste, everyone. First, I would like to thank all the Pandits and Panditas of Arya Spiritual Center who have taught me throughout the years. Without them, I would not have been able to appreciate what I saw and experienced in Houston. What I experienced there was truly amazing. I think Arya Samaj outside of the West Indian community is very different and extremely vibrant. I know we're a very small portion of the Hindu community, but over there you truly feel what it's like to be Arya Samajas and to feel in the majority. Just speaking with the acharyas, being in their presence, just having chai with them and talking about anything that you wanted to talk about. They were so open and receptive to answering any questions that you had. And yes, their English struggled a little bit, but I think it's up to us if we want to learn. We have to be understanding and try to learn Hindi ourselves. So that's really one thing that I really took away from this was our need to really learn Hindi as a community. I understand because of colonialism and whatnot, our language was taken away from us. And that is an injustice, but now we're here, we can't do anything about it. It's up to us to take on that responsibility, to take that extra step and to learn. So based on my experience, that's my first plea and calling out to this community. Please, we all need to step up and learn our mother language. There were many interesting lectures that I attended. One of them that really stuck out to me was an Acharya's lecture on Guru versus Gurudom. I think that is truly an issue that's been plaguing our community. This idea that whatever Guru says is maybe even higher than what God says, and you just have to believe and whatnot. This idea is something that needs to be fixed because it's, again, not a Vedic thought. And he, pointed out the damage that this mantra, Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Deva Maheshwara has done in putting gurus in such a high position. So that's another thing that I would caution this community. I wasn't aware of, I'm in the Vedic world mostly, but I wasn't aware of the damage that was doing outside of our Vedic community. But again, a lot of other lectures, a lot of other ideas were spoken about, and next year we are going to have an international Mahasammelan. So this one was about 400 people. Next year, we're aiming to have about 5,000 people, Arya Samajas from all over the world, right here in our backyard in St. John's University. So this past Monday, I was appointed as an ambassador to that Sammelan. So I'm letting you all know right now, July 19th to the 21st of 2024 will be the International Mahasammelan. Please mark that down in your calendars. Registration, it's very early in the planning process, but it's truly going to be an amazing event. We want this to be the biggest Arya Samaj event outside of India. So that's why we're aiming for such a high number. A lot of prestigious lectures and whatnot, and whoever will be there. So we have a year to learn Hindi, to know what they're saying, and really absorb and maximize this opportunity. So the 19th to the 21st next year, July 19th to the 21st next year at St. John's University. So please look out for that. Since I'm coming from this Sammelan, Swami Dayanand was talked about a lot, since we're in the 200th year, Janam Divas. Yeah, sorry? Yeah, in the 200th year of Swami Dayanand's birth. So I will sing this bhajan, Dayananda Karatu. It's saying, "Oh Rishi Dayanand, if you had not shaken us to consciousness and hadn't pointed out the path of the Ved, then what would have happened?" दयानंद गर तू हमें ना जगाता, दयानंद गर तू हमें ना जगाता, जो वेदों का मार्ग हमें ना बताता, जो वेदों का मार्ग हमें ना बताता, दयानंद गर तू हमें ना जगाता। तरपती थे गोए, रोती थे विद्वान, तरपती थे गोए, रोती थे विद्वान, अनाथों बेचारों का क्या कुछ पता था, अनाथों बेचारों का क्या कुछ पता था, अनाथों बेचारों का क्या कुछ पता था, दयानंद कर तू हमें ना जगाता। ब्रह्मचार्य को जानता कैसी कोई, ब्रह्मचार्य को जानता कि कोई, जो तलवार को थोड़े करना गिरा था, जो तलवार को तोड़े करना गिरा था, जो तलवार को तोड़े करना गिरा था, दयानंद कर तू हमें ना जगाता। धन्य तुझको ऋषिवर, धन्य तेरी हिम्मत, धन्य तुझको ऋषिवर, धन्य तेरी हिम्मत, दयानंद क्या था गजब की बला था, दयानंद क्या था, गजब की बला था, दयानंद क्या था, गजब की बला था। दयानंद गर तो हमें ना जगा था, दयानंद गर तो हमें ना जगा था, जो वेदों का मार्ग हमें ना बताता, जो वेदों का मार्ग हमें ना बताता, जो वेदों का मार्ग हमें ना बताता।
Thank you, Bhai Neeraj, for giving us a wonderful rendition and some reflections on attending the Mahasammelan you attended in Houston. And now I'll have Bhai Sohan, who will introduce Behen Pandita Dhanraji, who is visiting us, as I understand, from Guyana, to give us a short message. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Bhai Paras. Namaste all. Indeed, it's a great pleasure to see our Pandita Dhanraji, who hails from Windsor Forest. And you know, I guess Pandit Deepak will say, well, everybody's from Windsor Forest that comes here. So Pandita, like so many of us, hails from Windsor Forest, and that's on the west coast of Demerara. And I've known Pandita maybe all my life. You know, Pandita started, she's not from an Aryan home, but she joined the Arya Samaj's organization many years ago. And since then, she's doing an excellent job, not only in Windsor Forest, but throughout the country. So much so she did receive a Medal of Service from the last government of Guyana. So Pandita is doing an excellent job, still continues to do an excellent job. You know, this morning, Kamla and I picked her up from where she's staying, but her mind is still in Windsor Forest, Guyana, as to what's happening there, and you know, wonder if everything is going all right. So it's my great pleasure to introduce to you our dear Pandita Dhanraji. We don't call her Dhanraji home, right? We call her Pandit Dolly. Pandita Dolly.
Thank you very much, Bhai So. Namaste, everybody. Well, I can begin with a little short prayer. Priyam krinu deveshu, Priyam rajasu krinu, Priyam sarvasya pashyata, Utshudrotarye, Utshudrotarye. Our dearest Pandits, Pandit Deepak and Pandit Siram, and all the other Pandits in the midst, Panditas, our dear loving mothers, fathers, brothers and sisters all. It's always a great blessing, great pleasure being in your midst. I've been visiting USA on a yearly basis now, and I grab every opportunity to go out to a mandir. I'm not so much in this area now that my daughter lives all the way in Long Island. So I'm here in this area from last Tuesday because my brothers and, they're living here. One is living in the Bronx, and my sisters too, we have them around. And so whenever I'm here, I try my best. So last night I called Bhai So, who happens to be our past president in the Windsor Forest Arya Samaj. And I feel very, very happy with all that he is doing, along with our dear daughter, Davika, along with her Pati Parameshwar, her dearest husband, and also our dear Kamla, and the boy, the son, along with his dharam patni too. So I was telling Kamla just now, Bhai so is excellent with tabla and so now, right? So this is one great family that leave Guyana and they're here, and they did not throw anything away, but they try their best to make themselves better. And every time that he is back in Guyana, now we have to address him as Pandit Sohan because he is doing excellent. And I have my other sister here, right here, child. And as Sohan rightly said, that, this is a home away from home, whether which mandir I attend. The Gurukul here, 101, I try my best to reach out everywhere. So this morning, I feel very, very blessed, Pandit Ji, that I'm part of this Gayatri Yajna. And all of us, we have learned so much about the Gayatri mantra, how much we can concentrate, meditate, contemplate, and have all our problems erased. And so as we reflect on the Gayatri mantra, we ask God to bless us with divine intellect, to take away all that is bothering us. And as we contemplate on the eighth principle of the Arya Samaj, avidya ka nash, or vidya ki vridhi karni chahiye, in that we try our best to do away with all that is not welcome in our lives, in our society, and that's ignorance, and bring us, oh God, to the realm or the reality of knowledge. And that alone will, inspire us. So I feel very, very happy and privileged to be among your midst. And as Manu Maharaj says very nicely, Adbhirgatrani Shudyanti, Satya Manaha Shudyati, Vidya Tapobhyam Bhutatma, Buddhir Jnanena Shudyati. And so we need to cleanse our inner self to have all of this inspiration and knowledge coming to us. And as much as we cleanse our body with water, we also need to cleanse the mind. And when we start walking the path of righteousness, when we start engaging in truthfulness and doing what is right, then definitely we start cleansing the mind. And then we have vidya tapobhyam, and it's important that we grab the knowledge, and we can only grab that by engaging in austerity, in tapas. And so we heard the little children and also our dear son Niraj saying how it's important that we try to learn Hindi. And it's not an easy task, but definitely if you put your mind to it, you will get it. And so it needs austerity or tapas for you to have that vidya, that knowledge. And by having that knowledge, we can all become a little wiser so that we tread the path of a true human being and we do something to inspire those who are behind us so that they also can have this mantra going on and on, that it can never be out. So with that being said, God bless all of you. I feel very happy to be here, and namaste.
Thank you. Thank you, Behan Dhanraji, for your inspirational message to us. And now I'll have Behan Darshani, who will give us the messages and the announcements from the Samaj, to be followed by a bhajan by Pandit Siram. I don't know if you have seen Pandit Siram's outfit today, but he looks better than, no, better than Prime Minister Modi. Or as my favorite actor, Amitabh. Thank you, Bhajan Siram. Pandit Siram.
Okay. Namaste again, everyone. All right, so I'll go through the announcements. We have our regular programs, and the first is our Thursday Satsang class with Pandit Deepak, and these are held on Thursdays from 7:30 to 8:30 via Zoom. We have the Zoom link on the flyer there if you would like to join. Our Satyar Prakash class, which you're seeing right now, the flyer for that, that's on pause. Everyone's having a great time outside, so we'll resume that in September. But our regular programming goes on Thursdays. If you'd like to be a part of our Mandir even further, we do invite you to join our Mahila group. And this is led by Panita Nirvani. Members of the Mahila, if you are interested in assisting us with Ved in the Park, with setting up the Vedi, please do reach out to an executive or someone in the Mahila, and we'd love to get some help to set up the Vedi for that upcoming event. We also have our youth forums. Those are monthly and they are in person, but they are also on pause for the summer because our youths, again, they would like to be outside. So we'll update you with the next date for that. If you would like to make a paperless donation, you can do so via PayPal or Zelle. For PayPal, we have our QR code. You can scan that, or you can use the link at the email, at the bottom for Zelle, and that's aryaspiritualcenter@gmail.com. And just be aware that center is spelled CENTRE. We're also now on social media platforms, so you can connect with us via Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. For our upcoming events, we have next week, Remind in the Park, and that starts on August 13th. And we have Pandit Ravadin assisted by Pandit Niraj on Wednesday, August 16th. Right? Yes, Wednesday, August 16th. So please go out and support them for Remind in the Park. We also have Raksha Bandhan coming up on August 30th, and we have a very special program here at Arya Spiritual Center. That will be Wednesday, August 30th at 7:30 p.m. So please come out and join us for Raksha Bandhan. Finally, our grand event, Ved in the Park, is coming up. This is a first of its kind. And this will take place August 24th through August 27th at the Arya Spiritual Center grounds. For the specific timing, we have flyers at the back, so please take one on your way out or take a few if you'd like to distribute them to someone you know. And we'd love for you to join us for Vedi in the Park. Again, if you would like to help us set up the Vedi, please do reach out to us. We'd love your help. Thank you. Namaste.
Thank you, Ben Darshani, for all the messages. And now I'll have Pandit Siram will give us his rendition of a bhajan. Thank you.
Namaste to everyone. Today, a wonderful service. Those who have vehicles, when they go to service their vehicles, the mechanic asks them, You want premium oil or regular oil? Say, man, see the best. Well, today we had the premium oil. And that premium oil, as Bhajan Dhanraji was saying, take away some of the mud or dirt or what you want to call it from the engine. Because that premium oil is better than the ordinary oil. So today with the Gayatri mantra, which was recited, never mind we have a small crowd, but it gave us some premium food to eat. And that would cleanse our body properly. The Gayatri mantra is very, very important to us. I will try to sing a bhajan here from where I normally do not sing from this book, the Atma Geet, but I have this one to sing from it. On page 106, you can join. Om. हे प्रभु वर दीजिए, हे प्रभु वर दीजिए, धारण करे संतोष हम, दूसरों की गुण निहारे और अपने दोष हम। हो हे प्रभु वर दीजिए, धारण करे संतोष हम, दूसरों की दुख निहारे और अपने दोष हम। ओ हे प्रभु वर दीजिए। सत्य सुधाचार सद व्यवहार की होए ढानी, सत्य सुधाचार सद व्यवहार की होए ढानी, शुभ गुणों से कर सके, शुभ गुणों से कर सके भरपूर अपना होश हम। हो हे प्रभु वर दीजिए, हो सदा निस्वार्थ मन, अभिमान कुछो दूर हो सदा निस्वार्थ मन, अभिमान कुछो दूर हो, मन वचन और कर्म से, मन वचन और कर्म से होवे सभी निर्दोष हम। ओ हे प्रभु वर दीजिए, दुर्गुणों को छोड़ दिए पथिक मन को जीत ले, दूर गुनों को छोड़ दिवे, पथिक मन को जीत ले, इंद्रियों की दमन में, इंद्रियों की दमन में पूरा दिखावे जोश हम, ओ हे प्रभु वर दीजिए, धारण करे संतोष हम, ओ दूसरों की गुण निहारे और अपने दोष हम, ओ हे प्रभु वर दीजिए।
Thank you, Pandit Siram, for a wonderful, reflective bhajan that you just gave us there. To cultivate contentment in our lives and see the good in others and to recognize our own lapses and faults. Thank you. Namaste. Dhanyavad. And now I'll turn you over to our own Pandit Deepak Raman, who will give us the pravachan and our message for today. And again, once again, I'd like to say thank you for today's Havan service, Pandit Deepak.
ॐ यां मेधां देवगणाः पितरश्चोपासते तया मामद्य मेधयाग्ने मेधा विनं कुरु। ॐ Pandit Siramji, Pandita Dhanraji ji, mothers, fathers, brothers and sisters. This morning we had a very beautiful program, embellished by the presence of Pandita Dhanraji and her beautiful little talk to all of us. Very beautiful shloka she quoted from Manusmriti. Adbhirgatrani Shuddhyanti, if we could get our hands on that, and it's a beautiful shloka. And we had the reflections of our children and by Neeraj, who went to Houston and were very much inspired by what they saw in the Arya Mahasammelan. This morning I want to begin by sharing a poem with you. I really like poems, and I'll share this one with you. Side by Side is the poem. What's the name of the poem? Side by Side. They lie on the table, side by side. The Holy Vedas and the TV Guide. One is well worn and cherished with pride. Not the Vedas, but the TV Guide. One is used daily to help folks decide. Not the Vedas, but the TV Guide.
As the pages are turned, what will they see? Oh, what does it matter? Just turn on the TV. Then confusion reigns. They can't all agree on what they should watch on the old TV. Charlotte and Annabelle, you'll have that problem at home. So they open the book in which they confide, not the Vedas, the TV guide. The Word of God is seldom read. Maybe a verse as they fall into bed. Exhausted and sleepy and tired as can be. Not from reading the Vedas, but from watching TV. So then back to this table, side by side, lie the Holy Vedas and the TV guide. No time for prayer, no time for the Word. The plan for salvation is hardly, seldom heard. But the path to truth, so full and so free, is to be found in the Vedas, not in the TV. You all are poets by yourself, you know how to. Brothers and sisters, mothers and fathers, what do we see? What do we choose to see? Om Chakshu Chakshu. Where we say that mantra? Sandhya. Sandhya. Om Chakshu Chakshu. Lord, bless my eyes so that I will use my eyes to look at the beauty of the creation. I will see you in every atom. Isha Vasyamidam Sarvam. I will see you. I want these eyes to see you, O Lord. It's a beautiful, we don't have much time again, but I'll just short. There's a beautiful, what we call Subhashitani. These lovely, wise saying from the Sanskrit, which says, Matrivat pardareshu, Matrivat pardareshu. Matri means like, and what means like? Like a mother, pardareshu, other women. For men, when you see another woman, you see a motherly figure. See this teaching, how great it is. For men, when you see another woman, you see a motherly figure or a sisterly figure. Not a victim of what is in your mind. So women had no fear in this culture of being harassed, embarrassed, assaulted, or violated. Matrivat pardareshu, loshthavat paradravyeshu. Losht means a stone, a lump of clay, actually. Par, others, drav, wealth. Dravinam, same thing. See others' wealth as if it was like dirt. It's worth nothing to you. It might be worth something to them. Look at others' wealth as if it has no value for you. So that a lustful eyes, a greedy eyes will not fall on that wealth. That's not yours. Matrivat pardareshu, pitrivat paradravyeshu. How much trouble we have in families for the house that the father leave. And even before the father leave, there's trouble. Before the father and the mother leave, there's trouble. Brothers and sisters not talking because of division of property. Does the bandit say, I'm not going into this house because wealth doesn't belong to me. I'm seeing it as a lump of clay. It has no value for me. If all bandits could think like that, the world will be free from theft. See this beautiful culture that we have come from. No stealing. Matrivat paradareshu pitrivat paradravyeshu atmavat sarvabhutani. When I look at you, I see me. When I look at you with these eyes, I see another me. I wouldn't want to hurt you because I don't want to hurt myself. If I hurt you, I hurt myself. If I hurt that being there, I hurt myself. If I hurt a plant, I hurt myself. I see myself in the creation. So I don't want to hurt anybody. Because it comes back to me, it rebounds. Therefore, sapashyati sapanditaha, he who sees like this is a pandit. And here pandit don't mean somebody going and do hawan by your house. That's not a pandit, that's a purohit. A purohit does rituals. A pandit is he who dispenses wisdom, knowledge, inspirational guidance from the scriptures. That's a pandit. So who is a pandit? Who is a wise man? He who sees in a particular way. For men who see the ladies as mothers and sisters. For women who sees the men as brothers and fathers. For everybody who sees everybody else's wealth as nothing of no value. I don't want it. It's not mine. And for all of us, when we look at each other, we feel for each other the same way as we feel for ourselves. This is the wisdom of darshan. Aankh. My dear friends, the Vedic culture is rich in the way it creates a mindset. It creates a mindset of harmony. People who see, as this shloka said, will have no stress, will have no fights, will have no quarrels, will want very little. The hankering is reduced. People who see in the mindset of the shloka will only see brothers and sisters, family all around. And therefore, with family, I don't want to have any issues. These are my brothers and sisters. And if this kind of thinking should invade our minds and dominate our thoughts, if this kind of thinking should totally pervade in the world today, this Vedic teaching has the power to unite humanity. In Sanatana Dharma, we don't say, we are the believers and you are the non-believers. That kind of division, it doesn't create at all. We are the saved. We are saved, but you are not saved. That kind of division is not there. Dhiyo yo naha. Naha is the plural. Everybody. Not mama, mine, or I, aham. I want intellect. Give me intellect, oh Lord. Give me inspired wisdom. Dhiyo yo naha. Let everybody have the inspiration of the Lord. No sectarianism, no narrow beliefs of one sect and one section and one country and one people and one tribe is not to be found in the Vedic religion. This is why Swami Dayananda says, this is the universal teaching. This is the Sanatana Dharma. This is the Satya Sanatana Dharma. Because there are other Sanatana Dharmas now. It's interesting to know why we have to call Vedic teaching now Satya Sanatana Dharma. Because the Sanatana Dharma now has competition. We have parallel Sanatana Dharma, parallel ones. What is the true one? Satya Sanatan Vedic Dharma. All of these epithets coming before Sanatan Dharma is just to differentiate now. So much has happened that we have to differentiate which is the true one. But that's another story. So, dear friends, remember the poem, the TV guide, side by side. Remember what it says. Entertainment TV, sport TV, news TV in particular is very dangerous. Very dangerous. Yes, now I do not look at television. I look at YouTube to get certain kind of information. I always say if there's a storm coming and they're going to blow out New York, I will know. Somebody will tell me. I don't have to sit down by the TV whole day to find out that. 10 o'clock news is the worst because you're going to bed and you will carry with you all the murders and all the wars and everything you're going to carry that in your sleep. Some people say, I have to see the news before I go to bed. 6 o'clock news in the morning when you should be doing Sandhya, you're watching the news. How much train capsized and how much people died. How many mass shootings there were this morning and yesterday. You start your morning with violence. You don't need to know that. That's not helping you. That's not advancing your cause of spiritual growth. So be careful what you look at. Feeding these eyes with toxic material. It goes and gets deposited in your various sheets, the koshas that make up this our human system. And the shariras, the various shariras, the inner bodies, it gets deposited there. Becomes our tendencies, creates new protocols of how we behave, and expresses itself in actions. Children looking at violent games, what they see. What are they seeing? What are they feeding their eyes? Some research was done. They say by the time a child reaches 10 years, the ones who play the games, they have already witnessed 10,000 murders on those games. Either they witness the murder or they participate in the murder. And we think that's fun. We parents think that's fun. That's only a game. It's only a game. But when you're playing this game all the time, one day you will want to do the real thing. You want a real, and you want to, because that's the mind has been practiced into that already. It has already created a channel in the brain for violence. Therefore, censor what we use these eyes for. Restrict. There should be a rating should be put on the eyes. What you could see, what is good for you, what is not good for you. Om Chakshuhu Chakshuhu. Friends, this is the teaching. It's for us to practice it. Those who practice will get the benefit, reap the fruits. Those who know it but don't practice will have the knowledge. We'll say that they have the knowledge, but it's like a tree that hasn't borne fruit. A huge, big tree, but it's there, nothing from it. And with this knowledge and practice put together, we can make our lives sublime. With that, I say thank you very much. And I want to say a few words quickly as we close about the Ved in the park. We have been talking about Ved. In the park, we have only had Ramayana, which is wonderful. There are a lot of Vedic ideas in the Ramayana. Lots of Vedic ideas and Vedic teachings. But here's an opportunity for us now to experience the Ved in that kind of ambience. We're asking everybody to circulate this information either electronically or in the paper. Circulate this and everybody see if you could get 10 people to come out to Ved in the park. Everybody see if you could encourage 10 people to come out in the park. If we don't do that, who will do it? There's nobody else to do that. We have to do this. Advertisement and marketing and promoting this event. So mark down the date, 24th to the 27th of this month. It starts on a Thursday and finishes on a Sunday. Make sure you are there every night if possible. And make sure you bring 10 other people with you. If you bring 9, it's okay. With that, I say thank you all very much. It was a beautiful satsang we had this morning. Let's not say service. Service means something in a church. Let's avoid using the word service. Let's say satsang. That's culturally relevant to us. Okay, just a small observation. Thanks so much. May Paramatma bless each and every one of you. Thank you to our resident musicians and chanters and pundits and all of those who assist with the Gayatri every week. Thank you to those who have donated the lunch, the meal today. Thank you very much. Thanks to our operator, Bhai Stefan Ji. And thanks to Didi Boj, as usual, for taking good care of organizing the kitchen. May we stand for Arati, Bhajan, and Shanti Path.
Om Jai Jagadish Hare Swami Jai Jagadish Hare Bhakta Jano ke Sangat Bhakta Jano ke Sangat Chan mein dur kare Om Jai Jagadish Hare मात पिता तुम मेरे शरण गहु के सखी स्वामी शरण गहु के सखी तुम बिना यार न दूज बिन और न दूजा, आस करो जिसकी। ओम जय जगदीश हरे। तुम पूरन परमात्मा, तुम अंतर्यामी, स्वामी तुम अंतर्यामी। पार ब्रह्म परमेश्वर, पार ब्रह्म परमेश्वर, तुम सबके स्वामी। ओम जय जगदीश हरे। तुम करुणा के सागर, तुम पालन करता, स्वामी तुम पालन करता। मैं सेवक तुम स्वामी, मैं सेवक तुम स्वामी, कृपा करो भर का। ओम जय जगदीश हरे। विषय विकार मिटाओ, पाप हरो देवा, स्वामी पाप हरो देवा। श्रद्धा भक्ति बढ़ाओ, श्रद्धा भक्ति बढ़ाओ, संतन की सेवा। ओम जय जगदीश हरे। जय जगदीश हरे, स्वामी जय जगदीश हरे। भक्त जनों के संकट, भक्त जनों के संकट, क्षण में दूर करे। ओम जय जगदीश हरे। ओम जय जगदीश हरे। ओम जय जगदीश हरे।
अथ शांति पाठ। ओम द्यौ शांतिरंतरिक्षं शांति, पृथ्वी शांतिरापः शांति, रोषधयः शांति, वनस्पतयः शांति, विश्वे देवाः शांति, ब्रह्म शांति, सर्वं शांति। शांतिरेव शांति सामा शांतिरेधि। ओम शांति शांति शांति। ओम।
प्रेम से बोलो ओमकार भगवान की जय। प्रेम से बोलो मर्यादा पुरुषोत्तम श्री रामचंद्र की जय। प्रेम से बोलो श्री कृष्ण चंद्र की जय। प्रेम से बोलो जगत गुरु महर्षि स्वामी दयानंद की जय। प्रेम से बोलो वैदिक सत्य सनातन धर्म की जय। भोजन मंत्र। ओम अनपते अनस्य नो देहि अनमिवस्य शुष्मिनः, प्रप्रदातारं तारिष ऊर्जन्नो देहि द्विपदे चतुष्पदे। ओम शांति शांति शांति।
Namaste. Just a quick announcement. Stay where you are. Tomorrow morning, I'm starting a 21-day Sangathan Yajna. It's a tapasya program for those who want to better health, those who have situations to be healed in their lives. It's starting tomorrow morning at 5:30 to 6 for 21 days. If anybody's interested, send me a WhatsApp. I'll send you the information. Thank you.